Let me guess. You've got a good team. You're doing important work. You're showing up on social media. You've got a website. Maybe you've even made a video or two, but something still feels off. Like you're saying a lot, but not really saying anything. Like your story isn't sticking. Your campaigns aren't hitting. Your audience isn't moved, or even worse, they're just not even noticing. And here's what really gets me. Your work is changing lives, but 73% of people stop supporting organizations because they can't see that impact. Deep down, you know the work you're doing deserves better. Not just better marketing, better connection, better storytelling, a better way to show people why you exist and why their support actually matters. And that's where we come in. We're Tellwell, a small but mighty story-based creative studio that helps cause-driven organizations like nonprofits, higher education, and community-based brands get clear on their message and actually reach the people that they're trying to reach. We only work with organizations that are trying to make the world better, because honestly, that's the only kind of work that gets us up in the morning. Here's what we've learned. Most organizations don't actually have a marketing problem. They've got a clarity problem, a story problem, what the hell do we say problem. But here's the deeper issue. You're trying to use business marketing tactics for mission-driven work, and that's like trying to build a campfire with a blowtorch. Your audience doesn't want to be sold to, they want to be part of something bigger. And here's the fix. We start with strategy, and then we tell a better story. And then we build the brand around it. We call it the Tellwell path because it actually works. Because when your mission is clear and your story connects, everything else falls into place. Let me show you how. Most people want to jump straight to the video or the rebrand or the new website. But if you don't start with strategy, you're just putting new paint on a broken engine. So we always start here. What are you really trying to say? Who are you really trying to reach? And what do you want them to do? And how should you show up to make that happen? We sit down with your team and we ask these really good questions. We listen more than we talk, and we don't just talk to leadership. We talk to your frontline staff, your volunteers, the people living your mission every day. And then we build a clear, simple roadmap that you can actually use. We are not handing you a 72-page brand deck that no one actually reads. We're giving you language that your whole team can put into use tomorrow. Our goal is that we help you get aligned. We define what success looks like, and we figure out what needs to change and what's already working. Once your mission and your message is clear, then we can bring it to life. Step 2 is we tell a better story. This is our bread and butter. We make story-driven films that make people feel something. This isn't fluff, not a highlight reel. This is actual human stories about the lives that you're changing every day. We help you develop a brand identity that feels like your voice and your look and your purpose. And we don't do this in a vacuum. Everything that we do ties back to that strategy that we created originally. It all has a job to do. So your film isn't just powerful, it's on message. Your visual identity isn't just pretty, it's aligned. Your content isn't just consistent, it's cohesive. And when that happens, people start to recognize your voice. They start to trust it. And that's where things really start to move. If this sounds like something your organization needs, then stick with me. The next part is where it really all comes together. Now that the foundation is solid, we help you bring it to the world. We build websites that actually work, that are easy to navigate, easy to manage, and built to turn visitors into supporters. We run campaigns that reach the right people at the right time with the right message, and we create content ecosystems. Think of this as newsletters, social, digital ads that keep your story alive all year long. Everything is built to work together. No more random acts of marketing, no more starting from scratch every time. What you get is a full functional communication system that amplifies your impact. Let me tell you about what this looks like. We helped a small college that was losing students to bigger universities. By getting them clear on what made them different and telling authentic student stories, they increased qualified applications by 60% in year 1. We've helped nonprofits raise hundreds of thousands of dollars more than the year before, not through fancy tactics, but because their impact story finally landed with donors. We've helped mission-minded businesses reconnect with the people who matter most, and we do it without the jargon, without the internal speak, without hype, and without wasting your time or money. Just honest, human storytelling that actually works. Do you think that this could work for your organization? Because there's one more thing that you should know. Look, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds great, but we don't have a big marketing budget. Here's the truth. Mission-driven marketing isn't about spending more money. It's about spending it smarter. When your message is clear and your story connects, you need fewer touch points to create lasting relationships. Most of our partners actually reduce their marketing costs while increasing their impact. So if you're tired of doing random marketing, if you're sick of chasing the shiny new tactic, hoping that this one will finally work, if you want your message to be clear, your story to be strong, and your mission to finally break through the noise, let's talk. We'll start with a simple 30-minute call, no pressure, no pitch, just clarity. We'll help you see what's working and what's not and what to do next. Because the truth is, you don't need another video. You need a story that works. Your mission deserves to be heard. Let's make sure it actually is. Book a call today and let's create some clarity together.